Hello my fellow woodworkers, or maybe car enthusiasts. Today we're gonna build this guy. It's pretty easy to do. Let's get to it. Fire up the projector and get this bad boy going. So we're gonna do something pretty oddball right now. The MG logo, not exactly the most popular one in the world. We're gonna go ahead and make it all scientific. Normally I use these skinny blades, but since all the lines are straight, I'll use a thicker blade, but I'm not gonna use a circular saw just because it'll rip the corners and it'll require a whole lot of sanding. So let's see, we'll off-cut it first. Not really pulling up, not too much, so we're gonna go ahead. Oh, and the reason I'm using the bigger blade, the smaller one is so skinny, when you go in here, it'll float, so it's gonna go a little bit like that, even if you have a steady hand. And two, it also will, because it's so thin, sometimes it'll cut at an angle, so it's not gonna be a straight cut, it'll be like slightly bowed out, especially if you're trying to make a meat, makes it harder. So whenever, if possible, the bigger blade is the way to go. Alright, so the big decision here is, do we cut out the letters first and then do the circle around, or do we do the circle around, or the, whatever this, multi-gun around? And so I think the best thing to do is to get this out first, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to cut this, because I'll only have point of pressure on the other side once the letters are out. So we're going to go ahead and go out here. There you go, me and my sender, looks like a face. Sergey is gonna just send this all down, you know, and then we'll start painting. This gold paint real quick, I'm gonna brush the gold on because it's a better color. Like, you can see how good, see how shiny like the He-Man hair is, and the Volt Boy is a different angle, but it's the same paint. So, but the spray paint does not have that effect, so the brush on is better. But what we're gonna do here is, we're gonna spray all this black first, all the nooks and crannies. So what I want to do is have the sides of the letters to be black and the face red. And I put it all the way out there to dry, because I'm going to be sanding the latter piece now, so we don't want no contamination. This might be the trickiest part of the whole build, because I got to paint these vertically. And I can't let anything run. I don't want to touch any of the corners because then it'll not be black anymore. So let's try this. It's okay if it's a bit splotchy because I can cover it on the second run. I just don't want it to be running. So this part here isn't strictly necessary. But, you know, we're a fancy, pretentious type of woodworkers, so we're going to dry brush all the edges black so it'll look better. So, if you can see it, see it's just a little bit, just a little cover right there. So if I was to go, let's see, yeah, just a slight darkening, but it looks really good in real life. So this got to be one of my favorite art pieces, the favorite logos I've ever done. I mean, it came out just so cool. The black not shadow. I guess the black sides look like it's such deep, nice shadow, and we got ourselves a cup for scale. But it's so sick. A friend of mine says that it needs an oil leak to be realistic, but hey, I'm not gonna go. My driveway is dirty enough as it is, especially since recently I ended up putting all the rubber mats there. I was kind of pressure washing them, but you can see like some of the mess still around, which I haven't gotten to, like that panel. These two have been quickly done. But anyways, look at that. And the sun is just pops so bright in the sun. I love it. But thanks for watching. Great success.